Hello everybody and welcome back to my Undertale playthrough. Last time we left off, we had still been fighting Undead. But anyway. So last time I was talking about the truck and the whole 40 to 50 hour ordeal. I'm still going to be talking about it. Okay. So the basic idea, last time I left off, I had just gotten to the connecting city. And I had to... The idea was that we were told on the way up that even though the train was late about an hour and 10 minutes, the bus would wait. And it turned out the conductor was misinformed. So it's like, okay, go to the ticket, get told that, hey, you missed the bus, you're going to have to take the last bus, which is at 4 p.m. We're there at around 1. So that means... Yeah, because we got there at 12:45, so that means that we'll be catching the bus up at about... We'll be catching the bus around 4, so that means we have about a 3-hour wait. 3 hours, and again, the only thing I had to eat the whole entire day was a bowl of cereal at 8 in the morning. So it's like, okay, I'm going to go see about getting some food. So I go and I ask one of the security guards, I'm like, hey, do you know if there's anywhere that's nearby that can get a quick bite to eat? And they're like, yeah, there's like this little deli down. Like, okay, I'll go ahead and see about it. Of course, I got 3 hours, so it's like, I don't mind sitting down to eat. So it's like, okay. Plus, I've been trying to get some donuts from Krispy Kreme. Because that was what I intended to do after going to the park. Was to go pick up some lunch. And I was thinking about picking up some donuts. So either get some donuts and all that jazz. But it's like, okay, great. So I got $60. I can at most spend like, say, 20. Because what I need is I'm going to need money for the ticket back down to go pick up my truck. And I'm going to need money for gas to go ahead and get my truck back home. Because my truck, even though it wasn't empty, I still anticipated the whole trip to take at least half of my tank. When saying that I left and was, about a full tank. I think I was at 3/4 of a tank. So I had about, give or take, half left. So it's like, okay, well, I'll just barely make it up there. I might as well put some gas in so I don't have to worry since I do got work and all that. So it's like, okay, I'm going to go ahead, pick up something that's less than $20 so I can still have money for gas and for going back down to pick up my truck. Well, so I go ahead, I look around, there's not really anywhere that's actually nearby that's actually looks appealing. So I ended up just pretty much going to that deli and picked up just a big hot dog. Which actually turned out to be a really good idea, because the thing only costed me like about $6-7 basically. So that meant I didn't have to worry all that much. I had to get like $24. But then it was like, okay, so now I'm waiting until 3. And again, I didn't plan for staying overnight. I didn't plan for anything that was more than 12 hours. But I also didn't plan on not being with my truck. So, I didn't have a phone charger. I did have my Switch charger, which did work on my phone. Because they're C's, but it's a horrendous plug-in because it's meant to go into a charging dock, not on a phone that can move around. So I was like, okay, I charged my phone and then all that jazz, but it was still like, okay. That was the other thought. I had my Switch, with its dock, and my Xbox. Some pretty expensive stuff that you don't really want to be handling yourself. So it's like, great. I don't like being here in general because it's a massive city. I don't like the fact that my bus left because the train was late. So it's like, and of course, again, I didn't have any food, so it was like, the only thing I get to eat is a bowl of cereal and a big hot dog. So then it's like, okay, well, I gotta take the train, or take the bus home, get on the bus, we head down again. So it's like, I get home around 8. It's like, I'm finally home. I can go ahead and feed and give my cat some water, make sure I get some food. And then it's like, okay, I'm probably going to play a bit of games, but otherwise I'm probably going to go to bed. So I go ahead and play a bit of Ark, which, actually, that's something. I need to address that. So again, the reason I'm talking about the truck in general is because that's why the whole thing with the Ark stuff has kind of been not put off indefinitely. It's just that I wasn't able to get anything done. I know I'm still going to have to be collecting some clips, and what's probably going to be is because it's going to be a much bigger, like, clip pack. It'll still be like maybe something, I don't know, I'll have to see about it. But the other thought is I have a couple of videos, clips of me playing some other games. I know, what it was, I was playing some Fallout, I've been playing Fallout 4 to go ahead and get the other endings. Because on the Xbox I've defeated it with the Minutemen. So what my plan is get all 4 endings. Which is going to require me to play through. But it's definitely been interesting, because there's a couple things. For one, I know about it in the previous Fallout games, that there were things called, captured, or people you could free. So you know, you'd run into some supermans, and you could free some settlers. Apparently I've been encountering a ton of that as random encounters. Which was interesting, because again, I'm not running a Minutemen playthrough. My intent is that after once I can get Virgil's mission done, which right now I'm kind of putting off, just kind of screwing around with other stuff, then the idea is to go ahead and make it in... So the idea is that I'm going to have it split off at Virgil. Which probably should mean... I'm trying to level up a little bit, but I think I'll make it so that maybe level 35 I'll go ahead and finally continue story. That way it's a good jumping off point. Because there's definitely a couple of things I've done that's been pretty fun. For one, the frickin'... been quite a bit of interesting stuff going, because I have never honestly played Fallout just to explore, and saying that I'm kind of wanting to level up a good chunk, and not intending on just hitting the ending. It's kind of been interesting. It's like, I don't want to, because I'm going to need to level up a good chunk, not because it's necessary. I could totally beat the game right now. It's more of, I'm playing the game to have fun. So it's like, I'm gonna do stuff so that I can get, or just have some fun with it. You know, it's not for recording in terms of it's dedicated to recording. I just want to actually beat the game in terms of that. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna actually go explore. I know I found a couple of things where it's like, apparently the gunners had taken one of Dance's patrol. So that was interesting. But, yeah. Ooh, that hurts. But, yeah, no, it's definitely been fun with that stuff. But, yeah. I will say, though, it's definitely going to be interesting for the channel. It's going to be clips like that. I know I've been playing, God, god, that's gonna wreck me. Because I've been trying to get down the first portion just to get past it. Now I'm gonna have to get... Oh, so much muscle memory. Anyway, I'll go continue to talk about this stuff on the next episode. Probably talk a little bit more about the whole truck ordeal. But, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in and all that jazz. Like and subscribe, comment down below, and other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day!